Shalom Aleichem, welcome to web seminar, Breslov Research, Parshat Nitzavim. This is the week before Rosh Hashanah. Vayelech will be next week, Shabbat Shuvah, and it's the week before Rosh Hashanah. We've already started Slichos last Saturday night, and it's getting serious, guys. It's getting serious. We're on trial next week. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, is Rosh Hashanah, and we're on trial for our lives, our very lives. Not a simple thing. Let's first see what Nitzavim Vayelech has to bring us to get us ready for Rosh Hashanah. First, the Gemara says that why is Nitzavim Vayelech always, Nitzavim anyway, always the last Shabbos before Rosh Hashanah? It's because last week, Parshas Kisovoi, there are 98 curses. If the Jews don't serve Hashem properly, especially they don't have joy in their service of Hashem, so they have these 98 curses. Chazal tell us that the curses will end. Blessings don't. Blessings will always come. So we don't have to be crazy, but we do have to realize that if things don't go the way we want, and that's the main curse in life, you want to get things done, you want to do things the way you think they should be done, and doesn't seem to be working out, right? It's a fact of life, right? So the Torah gives us Parshas Nitzavim to stop the kololois, to stop the curses before Rosh Hashanah. So that we go into Rosh Hashanah, we go in with a clearer mind. We are finished with the curses. We're going to start a new year, Be'ezah Hashem. Everything's going to be good. So, Rashi explains this to us. Rashi says, Atem nitzovim hayom kulchem, you are all standing here before Hashem. Roshechem, your leaders, Ziknechem, your elders, Shiftechem, Shevtechem, Kolish Yisrael. There are 10 different, in this pasuk and the next, from the greatest till those who just are water carriers. Everyone is included. Everyone. From the greatest to the lowest, from the lowest to the greatest, everyone is included. You are standing here before Hashem. And you're always going to be standing here before Hashem. As Rashi explains, he says, the Yidden, the Jews, they look back and they said, 98 curses? 98? Who could stand with all these curses? Look at all the difficulties. Look at all the problems life presents me. As who could stand with all this? Who needs it? Who has the power? Who has the koyach, the strength to be able to stand up to it? And Rashi explains, Atem nitzovim, you are standing here before Hashem. Yeah, you went through the curses, but you're still here. You're still here. That means things could get better, things will change. You are still standing. The curses we did last week, we're finished. Now we start off something new. It's a fresh approach to life. Reb Nosson says in the Kutei Halachos, he says, take a look. He says, do you want the same old stuff, SOS, right? You want the same old stuff every day, right? No, you'd like a fresh piece of bread. You'd like fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. You don't want to take a piece of meat that's 4 days old. You'd rather have something fresh, something that was just cooked. Everything you want is fresh, right? Why not your service of Hashem? What about that? Doesn't that count for something? Right? So Rav Nosson explains, Atem nitzavim, you can stand here before Hashem, right? But you will stand here if you take a fresh approach every single day. Yes, maybe you're getting battered right now. Maybe you're getting beat up. Maybe you're getting kicked around. It's not good. It's not comfortable. It's very, very difficult to go through stages like this. At the same time, we have to understand that we have a power of renewal, renewing our relationship with Hashem, renewing our relationship with ourselves. With ourselves. You know, we had this attitude, this is what it was, this is it, this is what I'm living, this is where I'm living, this is how I'm living, this is how I'm... Who says you got to stay there? Who says you got to stay where you are right now? Why can't you make things better for yourself with a fresh attitude, with a new take on things, a new take on life? Right? May Hashem spare us all. My wife had breast cancer a few years ago, and she went through a very serious thing, operation with chemo, with radiation, you name it. All right? She said, she was 64 at the time. I shouldn't say her age, huh? Right? You're not supposed to. But anyway, 64 in Hebrew is the numerical value of din, judgment. I'm 64 and I'm going through this judgment, right? But I'm going to fight it and I'm going to beat it. And 65 is the same gematria, the numerical value of Hallel, what it means to praise and thank Hashem. Right? Okay, I'm getting kicked around now, but I'm going to be Mahallel and thank Hashem and really appreciate the things that I do have in life and get on with my life. And that's what brought her through that. And Baruch Hashem, today, it's a few years already. I still can't say how old she is now, but this is the way it is. And Be'ezah Hashem, everything will come out right. So Nitzavim. Nitzavim means you stand there, we've done wrong, and the Parshat tells us that. There are things, maybe you're going to do this wrong, maybe you're going to do that wrong, you're going to have these evil thoughts, you're going to have those evil thoughts, right? But Hashem is always there for us. And therefore Hashem gave before us life, He gave to us good. And that's what the Psukim say, Hashem will be with you, Hashem will come with you. The Pasuk says, V'shav Hashem Elokecha es shavuscha, Hashem will come back, V'shav, He will return with you. That means He's with you at all times. That means He's with you in all places. And Hashem is going to be with you, and Hashem is going to be alongside you, next to you. Rabbi Nachman said, God is mit dir, bei dir, leben dir, schreck sich nicht. God is with you, next to you, right alongside you. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid. Well, we have what to be afraid of. Next week is Rosh Hashanah. Next week we're on trial. But if we come to Rosh Hashanah with a fresh approach, it's a new year. New Year's resolutions. They all make them, right? But we have to keep them. That's the trick, right? Keep the resolve to make a new life for yourself, a fresh life. I'm going to start off better. I'm going to start off stronger. I'm going to start off with more belief in Hashem. I'm going to be more honest with myself. And with that way, Be'ezah Hashem, we're going to get through Nitzavim Vayelech, and we're going to meet Rosh Hashanah head on, and we're going to come out victorious. Be'ezah Hashem. We hope so. Okay, so we wish everyone a good year. Aksiva v'chsima toiva. You should all be written in the book of life. You should be written in the book of good and sealed, not just written, but sealed in those books. And may Hashem help us that we have only good in our lives, and only happiness and joy and good health and parnosa, and of course fear and love of Hashem. And we'll all be zoichet to see the coming of Mashiach and the redemption speedily in our days. Amen.